Alright, it's time to continue the recording. And, after we visit our dorm, we're going to meet Merle Ambrose and get our next quest. Unless there's another thing that we have to do. Nothing too special. Nothing too special. So I'm going to show you something. When you go into realms, you'll notice everything is crowded or everything's full. Everybody's on. So if you go to Wraith, it's a perfect place. Like there's barely anybody there. But I'm in what is a full district. So if I go to a different realm, it'll still be the same world. You'll just it's just so that the wizards can be on at the same time. They need to have different areas and different realms so that things don't get overloaded. There we go. So now, let's talk to Merle Ambrose.
You're officially enrolled now? Then let me formally welcome you with this new healing spell. Let me also introduce you to our resident advisor,
Yes.
Abby K Doodle. She can tell you all about our many electives when you have time.
I hate her.
But on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg.
Of course.
While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city. Undead run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malastare must be behind this. Your victory on Unicorn Way makes you the perfect person to deal with this crisis. I foresaw you might save Wizard City. Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We must set things right and discover Malastare's goal in all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. I've tried to answer most of the questions you'd have, but there is much more to tell you. If you haven't looked into your spellbook yet, click on the book in the bottom right of your screen. Click on the question mark tab. Many of the questions you might have are answered in the help pages. Oh, good luck, young wizard.
Okay.
Come to me. I am just outside the duel arena on Unicorn Way.
We'll do that after we talk to Abigail Doolittle. Shit. No, Abby K Doodle. Abigail Doolittle. That's 2 worlds away. I'm already in Marleybone, and I'm supposed to be in the headmaster's office.
Oh, wow! You look new. Are you new here? Have you met all the professors? Have you picked a school? Oh, have you tried electives?
Shut up.
You've gotta try electives. They're a great break from dueling, and you can get all sorts of great things from them. Oh, you just have to let me show you around Wizard City and all the amazing things you can do here. Follow me outside.
Fine.
This is a side quest. By default, your quest arrow will continue pointing you toward your next main story objective. To have it point to this quest's goal, press Q, then select the City Tour quest. Once this quest is complete, the arrow will point to the main quest again.
Alright. So, there's nothing to do with this, History of Magic. We're going to explore the Commons area. Wonderful. More orientation.
This is the Commons, a gathering place for wizards of all schools and skill levels. It's also where you learn to, wait for it, fish! I know! We can fish here! With magic! Just talk to old Lucky Hookline to learn all about it.
Ah, that's right. Fishing's a great way to find unique items. You can even get aquariums to display your best catches from all over the spiral.
And if'n you're planning on traipsing all over that there spiral, give your feet a rest with a mount. It'll really speed up your exploring.
You should talk to old Zeke whenever you see him, and I swear I see him everywhere. You get training points for helping him.
And this is the person that we were talking about. Prospector Zeke is one of the characters that I just love. Like everywhere he is, he tells you to collect something, and it's always memorable.
And this is Eloise. She can stitch your gear so you can upgrade it, but keep your style the same. Now let's move on.
So she doesn't get any dialogue? That's pretty sexist. So now we're gonna explore the Golem Court area. First, let's take a turn down to the fairgrounds. So Hilda Brewer is the person that if you fill potions, they cost quite a bit, especially for early wizards, so you might not want to spend anything. But here, I'm not gonna play any of these games, but one tip is if you're trying to get your flasks filled super quickly, just play potion motion and just randomly move the different potions across to get points. Then once you get 1200 points or to 1400 points, then stop the game, close out, and then you should have a flask. And every single time you go back in to play again, you'll get all the flasks that you need. So yeah, that is how you upgrade everything. So then there's Sabrina Greenstar. She'll have a spell, or have a bunch of spells that you can train for. So if you are in any of the schools that aren't balanced, then you can enjoy a shield from your type that gives 80% resistance to the next storm spell cast on yourself. And that is very, very useful. Very useful. Combined with the resist, can't be beaten.
This is Golem Court. This place is brimming with excitement. Sometimes, I hear, evil necromancers attack this place. And sometimes, nothing does. And, oh, there's Farley, the Wizard City gardener. That's exciting, too.
Gardening is indeed exciting. You can raise crops in your dorm or house that yield all kinds of items to aid you in your journey.
Gardens also make for prettier landscapes, perfect for my specialty, photomancy, magical portrait making which lets you preserve still images.
I know, right? There's so much to do here, and we're not even done. But let's take a quick breath. Inhale, exhale, and get back to basics. Because when it really comes down to it, almost everything you do makes you better at dueling. So let's go meet the Duel Master.
Alright, but before this, we'll get a quest.
Oh, hello! You must be the famous young wizard everyone's been telling me about. I'm Annie, Wizard City's new resident shutterbug. Tell me, have you ever wished you could archive your awesome accomplishments, save striking scenes, and immortalize interesting entities? Well, now you can through the captivating art of photomancy. Photomancy allows you to capture a picture of your surroundings that you can go back and view anytime, anywhere. While mastering the art of photomancy takes practice and talent, taking a simple photo couldn't be easier. Here, I'll show you the basics. To bring up your viewfinder, press the Z hotkey or use the photomancy page in your spellbook. The boundaries of the viewfinder represent the edges of your photo. Think of it like the frame for the view you're trying to capture. There are two basic photo modes, normal and selfie. Normal photos are taken from behind you, and selfies are taken facing you. You can also choose to hide yourself in the photo for those times when you want to focus on the scenery or maybe you're having a bad road day. You can zoom in and out using the scroll wheel. Just be careful not to zoom too far out or in, or you risk losing focus on your subject. Once you've snapped your photo, it's then stored in the Photomancy album in your backpack. Space is limited, so be discerning.
Okay, enough chit-chat from me. You should go give photomancy a shot for yourself. Just press Z and take a photo right here.
So this is just how you can immortalize the things in the game. You can take a picture with one of your friends and remember that one time that you went into a dungeon and you had... I don't know what you use it for. Let's get this over with. Is it asking me to just take a selfie or take a... Okay, fine. fine.
Wow, you're a natural photomancer. I can't wait to share more tips of the trade with you. I'll be sure to call you as soon as my studio opens. Until then, the only advice I have is to go out and take lots and lots of photos. Have fun with it. Oh, and don't forget to say cheese. Hey there, friend. Now that you know the basics of photomancy, it's time you bring your skills into focus. Photomancy is more than just capturing moments in time. You can use it to capture quest goals too. Allow me to demonstrate. When using photomancy for questing, your subject, or goal target, must be in range, or as we say in the biz, in focus. You'll know your subject is in focus when you see their name appear in your viewfinder. That's all there is to it. Of course, the only way you're going to master this element of photomancy is to practice. Go snap a photo of Hilda Brewer in the fairgrounds, Mr. Lincoln in Ravenwood, and Sergeant Muldoon in Old Town. Have fun!
Alright. There's really not... Like, I'm not gonna do that yet. Instead, I'm going to explore the area in Unicorn Way. First... Oh, wow, there's a lot of lag going on here. Man.
Wizard, allow me to introduce the Ravenwood Duel Master.
Diego Santiago Corrigues Ramirez III at your service, young wizard. Abby tells me you wish to learn of the arena, yes? Ah, but the arena, she is not for the faint of heart. She holds a contest like no other, where wizards duel one another. Do not enter unprepared.
Oh, don't worry about that, because the next stop on our tour is the shopping district, where you can prepare for anything.
Alright, so now we're gonna go back to the shopping district. We're just gonna follow her. I'm not really gonna be saying much in this part, because there's not really much to explain, because they explain it. I'll just add some things in, if necessary.
Here is your go-to source for anything you might need. Wands, robes, pointy hats, it's all here.
But who cares about most of these shops? Because the bazaar is where you get most of the gear that's actually useful, where people auction the stuff, so it will always end up there for you to buy as you progress through the game. And for people that gain drops and then they don't need something anymore, they just auction it off, and then it's handed down to other people and other wizards that actually need it.
You can also get better card decks, pet supplies, furniture for your dorm, new houses and jewels, or visit the magic mirror to change your look. If your gear lacks a little something, this is the first place you should come to improve it. But if you're light on gold, just come this way.
Alright, now we're gonna enter Old Town for the first time in this playthrough.
So you're a young student, you don't have all the gold in the world. I know what that's like. But you still need gear, 'cause, you know, monsters. That's why you come to Old Town's Bazaar, run by Mr. Alex Silverfist.
Yep, that's me. If you have items you don't need, just come to me to put them up for auction, so that other wizards can buy them from you.
Alex Bazaar is a great way to turn all your non-school gear and things into gold. But another way to get good gear is to just make it.
Ah, yes, there's nothing more satisfying than a magic wand you carved yourself. Come see me when you're ready to learn the fine art of crafting.
And I think that ends the tour? I know, it's so sad. But now you know you can fish, craft, auction, duel, garden, walk, and, something else. Photomance! I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, and buy stuff. You can do that too. Anyway, hope you love the tour. See you around, Wizard.
Alright, we have completed everything so far. So, we're gonna pause here, and in the next video we will get a few quests surrounding, involving crafting and talking to Prospector Zeke and getting more quests. So yeah, let's pause here. See you later.